Well, Pride Month may be over, but Pride Hamilton is planning more events to celebrate now that Ontario is in step 3 of reopening. Kiel Hughes of Pride Hamilton joins us with more. Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing very well, thank you. So how did Pride Month go?
It went well. It was difficult, to say the least. As you know, we're still in a pandemic, and regulations do make it a bit hard to navigate having festivities and doing things for the public.
And is that why some of the events that were then extended into, now we're in step 3, so there's a few more events happening?
Yes, we did a few surveys and read surveys that were conducted by other parties that said the community would like things to be in person, would like a in-person event where they can connect with each other and have conversations and discuss different things. So I looked at what we could do, and we are partnering with a local restaurant to host another event.
And so tell me about that. Where is it and when is it?
It is coming up July 27th at 7 p.m. at Tracy's Place on Upper James. And it will
Very
be
good.
a trivia event.
Okay, and do I understand that you have a fundraiser coming up as well?
We are looking into finalizing a fundraiser, and hopefully things can work out. Again, it's still hard to navigate when the pandemic is still very uncertain at the moment.
Because it's hard to gather that way as well. How do you think the Pride online went this year as opposed to last year? It was online for a bit as well. Were people more adaptive to it?
This year was actually much harder because the Zoom fatigue, as it's called by some,
Yeah.
very real, as many people are tired of staring at computer screens and their cell phones. So it was not as easy as it would have been last year. It was definitely harder, so it made it a bit more difficult to try to make something that people would enjoy.
I want to ask you too about just the overall community support rallying around after a number of schools decided that they weren't going to fly the Pride flag. There were a number of Pride walkways that were destroyed. It was great to see the signs coming out all over the place.
It was good. It was disappointing, obviously, when you see vandalism to anything that has to do with marginalized people or, well, in general. Um, we did post on our social media a few of the homes that were in the city that were celebrating Pride and showing their pride, and the decorations were very cute. I was very happy to see them. I took a few walks around the downtown area, and it was good to see that people still have pride and are proud, regardless of what's going on.
Right, because Pride Hamilton insists that, a city this size needs a really strong representation from Pride.
That is very, very true.
Alrighty. Well, we'll get more info on the events coming up at chch.com. Kiel, thanks very much for showing your pride with us this morning.
Thank you for having us.